Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Cherryboy, and welcome back to Santa Girls Family Duty. We are back, fam! Now, one of you guys said we should do Raine option, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go with Raine. Alrighty. I don't know, although Raine's still a mystery to me, something about her tells me that things might work out. Alrighty, I direct my attention to Raine. Poor Haley. We'll get to you next time, Haley. Okay, Raine, how about you work with me today? Raine smirks and slightly looks up at me from her seat. Okay, fine, as long as it's not getting in my way. What's the worst that can happen? Well, that's not a no, so I'll take it. Probably the best I'll get out of her anyway. Great then. Alrighty, cool. Raine, already softening yourself for Blake now, are you? I find it cute. Shut it! Shut it! Sally finally gets up and motions toward the girls. Alright, gals, I think it's about that time. Let's not dawdle any longer. We've got some customers to attend to. The girls leave their seats and get ready to attend to their duties. Alright, let's go, Raine. Raine, however, being the last to get up, sharply yet playfully looks at me. Shouldn't that be your job? Are you sure you're cut out for this? Oh no, I'm doubting my whole life right now! She then goes to her post, leaving me with no chance to properly respond. Oh, whatever. I know I am cut out for this! I know! Right before the clock strikes 11, I head over to the entrance and unlock the gate. And just like that, whole droves of people begin rushing into the village area like a bunch of buzzing bees. Okay, Blake, time to get to work. Alright. I return to Raine's side at a distance and observe how she handles greeting a multitude of antsy and hard-nosed customers during such a busy morning like today. Hello, welcome to the Christmas District. I hope you all have a pleasant shopping experience. Please try one of our delicious cookies while you shop. This time around, however, fewer people seem annoyed by her greetings, as everyone is busily trying to track and scramble for their gifts in a capitalistic free-for-all, overtaken by the rush of so-called Christmas cheer. Within minutes, I can tell that Raine is feeling slightly frustrated, as it makes sense that greeting to occupied shoppers is no different than shouting off empty words toward the sky. Her attitude is less joyful, her voice feels resigned, and she's flaunting her body less. Please enjoy your time at the Christmas District. If you have any questions, just let me know. Welcome to the Christmas District. It's almost like a performance art in a way. Raine is simply doing this for me and for the sake of her job. Hoping that she won't get mad at me again, I go up to her again to encourage her. Raine, how goes it? I think you're doing great. Cut the crap, Blake! I don't want to hear it right now! Can't you tell that not one person has looked me in the eyes? Not one! Who do they think I am? Some broken record player? At least give me something to work with, you know? Like, why else would I wear this skimpy outfit? So that I can tease myself for fun by shouting out Christmas greetings, la-da-da-da-da! Okay, she's more frustrated than I thought. Well, what am I to do? I can't just have her stop greeting people when the going gets rough for her. Stick with the current plan. Take command. Take command! This is one of the moments where, as Jeff said, I should be more adept into the needs of both my customers and employees. And what better way to do than to take Raine's spot for her? Okay, I hear you. How about this then? Why don't I switch places with you? I can do the greeting until lunchtime arrives while you take a longer break. Sound good? Raine peers up at it, feeling slightly exhausted, and suddenly cracks a smile. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that. Thought you really were no good freeloading manager, you know? What did I say? I'm not heartless. I know a tired and irritated employee when I see one. Well, then I'll say you're not so bad as a manager after all. A full-fledged compliment this time? I do like the way this is going, indeed. Let's see what you can do then. I've got more Christmas spirit than you know. Alright, I've got more Christmas spirit than you know. She slides back towards the cabins, and I advance confidently towards a trail of people flowing into the district. Taking Raine's approach as standard, I optimistically belt out a greeting with as much pizzazz as I can muster. Welcome to the Christmas District! We're happy that you're shopping with us, and we'd love to serve all your shopping needs. Man, that honestly felt wonderful! My first greeting, and it didn't sound half bad either. Alright, yeah. I get more into the spirit of things. The district is open from 11 to 8 p.m., so be sure to organize your time wisely for all the Christmas festivities you want to do. Some customers began looking my way. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it, totally owning this job like I was paid for it. Alright, suddenly Raine shows up by my side, ready to speak up. Okay, not so bad there, Mr. Manager. For a first-timer, obviously you're not... obviously you're not a cute and attractive girl, so you can't have too much credit. But you could have all the makings as a wonderful greeter, like yours truly, except... She leans in, posing to tell a secret. Don't take it personally, but pro tip, maybe do some more greeting and less talking. You got way too much detail. People don't care when the district opens or closes or whether they're being served like they're homeschooled children. Just say it how it is. Welcome them normally. Oh, I guess I did get carried away. At least you're trying. Just give more expression and less rigidity, you know? Feel free. Fly like a bird. Captivate your audience. Okay, got it. I'll give that a try. Alright, I return to my post. Keep it simple, it seems. Alright? Hope you're all having a splendid holiday. Please make yourself at home while you shop.
Oh, that's got a homey feel to it. I like it. Not bad. Keep on going, Blake.
Alright. I continue dishing out more greetings of my own particular style. Eventually, though, Raine's mini coaching, I began to get a handle. Eventually, through Raine's mini coaching, I began to get a handle, not feeling. Eventually, through Raine's mini coaching, I began to get a handle on giving natural greetings. Sooner or later, lunchtime comes around. Alright, sorry about that, fam. Alright. Raine and I make our way towards the staff room. We've got badges over the security panel. Where's the badge? I got my badge. I got my manager. We enter the staff room, eager to take a break after a seemingly long session of greeting. Both of us slide towards the behind the counter to grab our own sandwiches. A simple yet easy lunch for a long, unnerving day. We sit down at the table almost in clockwork fashion and look at each other in silence. Raine suddenly looks away to the side and pouts.
What are you looking at? You going to eat or what?
Yeah, sorry. I'm hungry. Anyway.
Good. Eat some more so I don't have to hear you talk.
Ha! Ha! I take a bite out of my sandwich. What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe you should chew first, too.
What's that supposed to mean? I continue to eat more of my sandwich. What about you? Aren't you going to eat too?
Yeah, I will. Just taking my time.
Our conversation briefly halts again, and within the silence, I'm almost done to my last few bites.
So, why don't you share something about yourself?
Share? I thought Raine never knew the word! Where is this coming from all of a sudden? Didn't you say that I should be more Didn't you say that I should do more eating and less talking? She rumps the plastic and takes her first bite now.
Yeah, I did, but it's boring having to listen to myself, so I changed my mind.
I finally finished my sandwich. Not sure if I'll get another, but I'm thinking about it. So then, Raine, what would you like to know?
I don't know. That's up to you, isn't it? It's your life.
Jeez, as wickedly cute as she looked, she really can't be too blunt and on the nose. Okay, well, share your background, share your past! My past! I guess I should share a little bit of my past, my cold, hard past. It shouldn't hurt to disclose it to her if this is how I'll engender. It shouldn't hurt to disclose it to her if this is how I'll engender trust? I've heard that word. Engender trust? Okay. Engender. No, not engender. That is gender. Engender test? I never heard that word. Engender trust. Okay, not to get into details, let me just say that I'm an only child, born out of a broken family, and have lost both my parents. Tragic. My mom in a car accident, and my dad. My asshole dad left us when I was a toddler or something. Sometime in my childhood, can't even remember when he left. Not that it matters, like Nelson! Upon sharing this, Raine places her sandwich down and glances down at the table in passive silence. Then she quietly utters a response. Way to be a downer!
Whoa, I'm sorry. I definitely wasn't expecting that. You must have had it rough.
Rough is probably an understatement, but yes! It hasn't been easy! Not at all! For whatever reason, she apologizes again.
I can sympathize with what you've been through, so sorry.
It's okay, it's all in the past now. Sigh!
Yeah, you've got that right. All in the past. Crazy how time flies.
I look at the clock on the wall. Talking about all of this still doesn't sit well with me. Speaking of time, looks like we should get back. We can't keep our customers waiting without feeling welcomed.
That's true. That's true.
Shall we get going then? We rise up and head towards the door.
After you, Blake.
Alright. Alrighty. I leave the staff room as she trails behind, and we promptly return to the village entrance. After hours of working tirelessly in the frantic bustle of overachieving gift shopping, Raine and I end our shift with satisfaction. We alternated as greeters, exchanging roles by the hour, just to keep our spirits and maybe even sanity in check. It might not have been a perfect job, but we did as much as we could to make sure that the customers in the village were properly welcomed and invited. But after all, with that many people, there's simply no way to get in touch with every single shopper that walked through the entranceway. And as I close the district, the evening between Raine and I ends on friendly terms. Business today was a success, especially for business day. So I'm laughing because I'm thinking this is a way that you don't care if you're the greeter or you don't care. Just go on, just greeting them however you want. Finally, the weekend arrives, and I know I can't let myself down one bit. I'd expect more people to be at the district than yesterday. These following 2 days I expect more people to be at the district than yesterday. These following 2 days will be where I have to assert more of my managerial intuition. Indeed I do. I drive to the mall and briskly make my way towards the district, where a huge gathering of people have crowded near the entrance. Yes, by the count, it's probably double the number of people during opening yesterday. Alright, Blake, you can do this! If you can handle yesterday, then today should be no problem! Just trust in your girls and everything should be alright. Alright, I nicely swim my way through the crowds and open the back door. Then I zoom straight to the food court. Just run away. Alright, ladies. As I head over to the table, I greet the 4 women as usual. Raine gets up early and stands next to me.
Oh, what's this? Eager to work already? No, just stretching my arms. It's gonna be a long day. If you say so. Yes, how delightful, Raine. I'd say it looks like you're finally enjoying the holidays. Shut it, you guys! Stretching, okay? Stretching!
Raine does some odd using stretches as an Raine does some odd using his stretches as an excuse to stand next to me. It's pretty funny either way. To see her like this. And well, she also has a sexy body too, so I can't say that I'm not enjoying the view. She then turns and glares at me.
Are your eyes crawling all over me again? They better not be!
No! It's just so hard to look away. Let's just prepare for work early. We're all gonna have a busy day.
Let's move, girls. We don't have much time to waste.
And so, the girls move to their posts while Raine still remains at my side, stretching.
So, what are you waiting for? Aren't you going to move?
She stops her brief exercise and confronts me with a feisty attitude.
You don't have to stand here and keep watching.
Okay, sorry. I'll get going. I begin to make my way to the village entrance to unlock the gate for the customers. Alrighty. Raine engages in her greeting festivities per usual, joyfully presenting herself as a Santa helper, but with twice the crowd size than yesterday. I have no choice but to assist Raine and manage the lines over at the cabin by directing confused customers to where they need to go and making sure everything is in order. I don't know how Raine can handle herself, but she seems to be doing quite nicely on her own, greeting away. With no time to talk or fool around, we continue to do our best to ensure business is timely and organized. Before we know it, the afternoon arrives and hence commences our lunchtime. Nice. Raine and I literally move to the staff room and plunge ourselves into the cafe.
Oh man, that was rough. There were just so many people to deal with.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't think I've had to supervise this many people at once.
Well, that's holiday shopping at its finest, and it's not at its worst. That'll be a travesty to go through.
Yeah, tell me about it. Feeling like getting some pasta today, I heat up the dish in the microwave and then seat myself at the table while Raine's standing and with her sandwich in hand. You gonna sit?
Nah, I'm good.
But you were standing for about an hour.
I'm not sitting, okay? Just let me be.
Okay, do your thing. At least you're not as vicious today. I start diving into my pasta. This isn't half bad for staff food. They probably need to restock at some point, though. In the meantime, Raine nonchalantly eats her lunch, appearing all cool over some piece of bread and meat.
So, what more do you have for me?
Pardon? What? Got more of what?
More info about yourself. You sound like a blank canvas to me.
Oh, you're one to talk. I don't know anything about you, and yet you're the one that's taking the initiative to question me.
That's because you never asked.
Oh, touché. I guess I have to show interest before she'll actually give me the time of day. She finishes her lunch and then seats across from me in reverse of the chair.
So what would you like to know then? Make it count because we don't have much time.
Oh, ask her about her family. Ask her about her interests. Keep it familial. Keep it interest. I think it'd be safer to ask her about what she likes than to, ask about her personal life or something. It just feels easier this way. Okay, so what do you like to do? Any fun hobbies? For whatever reason, however, Raine shorted as if I simply told the joke.
Really?
What gives? I'm just asking.
I'm giving you the opportunity to ask me anything. You decide to ask something as superficial and mundane as this. You're right! I'm sorry! It was wrong! Family!
I'd rather know a little bit more about where she came from and who her family is than to inquire about her interests or something. Yes, you know about me, I should know about you. It could make for some interesting conversation.
What about your family then? Do you have any siblings?
Raine takes a long, brooding look at me.
Good question.
Ah, yes! Go deep!
Well, give me a second, okay? It's called being patient. I don't know what to share with you yet.
She takes a few seconds to think.
Okay, let's just say that I've got 2 brothers, raised in a rather strict household. I'm the youngest, and I'm on my own now. Like my parents, good riddance. You have no idea how frustrating and annoying they can be.
Well, I can definitely sympathize for sure. What happened? You just not on good terms with them, or...?
They're not trusting enough towards me. They just don't care, to be honest. My brother's got all the praise and glory and support, but me... I was ordered around like I was some helpless maiden! I couldn't wear this or that, I couldn't go out with any of my friends! It's friggin' silly, it's all because I'm the youngest!
She briefly paused to catch her breath.
It's all because I'm a girl. Now do you get it? My parents suck! Why does that always seem to be the case? Man, it's just rough for the both of us. Yeah, I see. Sorry to hear that.
Ah, yes, Raine, you and I are two kindred spirits.
Sorry? Sorry? Why should you be sorry? She sarcastically laughs. Why should you be sorry? You're my manager, not my therapist. I mean, you already told me some stuff about yourself, so there. I don't need your pity like I'm some helpless girl. You got it? Like I'm some helpless girl. You got it? You got it. Alright, I'll just try to empathize. It's not a big deal anyway. They're my parents. I got used to them. Nothing more than that. And now I don't have them breathing down my neck. Raine looks over at the clock. And it looks like our time's up. Saved by the bell. She immediately gets up and heads over to the door and finally turns around, motioning towards me. Are you going to come with me or what? We've got work to do. That's a surprise for once to see that she's taking the initiative. It seems that she's at least becoming more cooperative with me. Of course I'm coming. I'm your manager after all. I get out of my chair and move towards the door. Absolutely. Can't get to work without my manager, you know? You can say that again. As much slack as she's given me in the past few days, I'm beginning to find her attitude to be quite positive. Perhaps it's with how busy these past couple of workdays have been, or just that I'm starting to get a handle on her. Either way, I can only hope that this dynamic can keep on going, that it'll get better from here. Indeed, I follow her out of the door as we make our way past the long lines of the food court and back to the entrance. Ah yes, Raine, I'm feeling Raine is like the true root, I'm feeling that. With another successful workday in the books, Raine and I managed to make catering to the customers a pleasant experience. And at least for me, I've gotten more used to working on the fly and learning more about the different tone of business that accompanies Christmas shopping. In a way, whether it's reading or managing, character and personality mean far more than simply being dutiful at the job. Although it's true that holiday shopping can get extremely chaotic, families want to partake in this joyful season as a way to spend time with their friends and loved ones. Being a caring individual can go a long way. I think I'm starting to get that now, after observing people's needs and sorting through their questions. Perhaps that's why my friends left me. All because I was too selfish to care for them. I was in the wrong! In any case, I shake the thought of beginning to close the district for the night. It looks like I'm starting to get the hang of this. Booyah! Looks like I'm starting to get the hang of this. It's finally Sunday! The end of the work week! I'm glad I made it this far without incident. Jeff has given me any bad reports about my behavior or apparent negligence in my position, so I must still be doing something alright. So I must be doing alright. So I must still be doing alright. Yeah, sorry. But it's time not to overthink or worry about my progress. As I prepare for the morning, another busy day awaits me. And without any more time to waste, I leave for the mall! Back at the district entrance, more customers are gathered at the front, but it's much less crowded as it was in the past few days. As usual, I enter the back door and head over to the food court. I'm already beginning to enjoy this habit of opening up and seeing the girls at their usual spot. Indeed I am. Alright, ladies. Hey girls, how y'all doing today? As they greet me, I look over to Raine and find her somewhat receptive to my presence now, as she's slightly smiling towards my way. I think that she would start smiling for once. That's a surprise. She looks really cute when she smiles like that too. As the time to open the district nears, I gesture for Raine to follow me, and the girls stand up from their seats. Alright. Oh, looks like you found your favorite employee, have you? And here was something that you want to manage me today. You've had Raine for 3 days in a row, and you've given me no love at all. How sad! It's okay, Ellie. I think they're just close now. No, shut it! We're not close, okay? It's just that things can get hectic on their own, and I need some backup.
Ellie, however, winks at us.
Sure, that's what you want us to think. Oh, girls, let's just leave Blake to do his job. I'm sure he knows what's best for the district.
Damn right I do! The other girls leave for their post while Raine finally rises to follow my lead.
So, shall we?
Oh, wait, I think the CG fam, CG kind of sort of, we don't have one. Dang, it's been a while since they got a CG, but this'll work. Yeah, let's get going. Those people won't welcome themselves, you know? Those people won't welcome themselves, you know?
What's that supposed to mean?
That you do a good job at welcoming people?
Meh, I thought you were insulting. I thought you were insinuating something else. Good enough for me.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna get mad at me over something petty.
But it's good that she's not ridiculing. It's good that she's not ridiculing me anymore.
Indeed it is. Without another moment to spare, we move to the entranceway. Alrighty, oh god, how long is it gonna go on? That was only about 19 minutes. That's a little longer, okay. At the village, I open the gate and allow all the customers to enter in. Feeling out of the mood of the crowd, I stand a fair distance behind Raine to help assess business and bring the customers to where they need to go. Today, Raine seemed to be on top of her game, expressing herself as jovially and charismatically as possible. Her best performance today. Bravo, indeed.
Welcome everyone to the Christmas district. We hope you and your families will have a splendid holiday experience. If you have any trouble navigating the district, don't hesitate. Oh my god! If you have any trouble navigating the district, don't hesitate to contact us for help.
And so, compared to her past performances, more and more people look over her way, feeling satisfied over how welcoming and friendly she seems to be. Although it can be said that Sundays like today carry with them a slow-rolling, tranquil mood, I want to think that the current atmosphere of the district is Raine's doing. She is, after all, the gatekeeper of the district, so to speak. Her work determines how the rest of the customers will feel. After managing for about an hour or so, lunchtime comes around, and Raine and I immediately head over to the staff room. Alright, cool. It's gonna be a short one. We enter the staff room and get our respective lunches from the counter and sit down across from each other, feeling relieved over how smooth business is today.
Man, it's an easy day, don't you think? Like, I think I'm actually getting to people, and none of that bullshit too, where I get called out to get weird pervy looks from guys. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Seems like you're a lot peppier today too. Did you wake up on the right side of the bed or something? She suddenly smirks at me. I like that! CJ! And CJ! There we go. And... Yep. She suddenly smirks at me. Hey, no, I'm the one that'll be making the joke. I was like, hey, now, I'm the one that'll be making the jokes here. I don't know, though. I feel like I'm in a happier mood. Like, not as tense as before. I've got the feeling that it could be because we're not used to each other's company, wouldn't you say? Her face then reverts to a stone-cold and expressionless look. Don't get too comfortable. Whatever it is, it's good news. She doesn't find me as a distraction from her work anymore and seems to be more trusting towards me. I don't see her anymore as a bratty individual whose sole purpose is to simply get on my nerves. I can finally work with her without having to worry about stepping over her boundaries or even looking at her the wrong way. Indeed. I'm just glad either way. We begin to unwrap our lunches and eat in the meantime. So, I know our time was cut short last time, so how about you share more about how you grew up? If that's okay with you. I think I trust Raine more now, although I still don't know if I want to disclose more of my personal life to her. A lot of my friends didn't care to hear about this side of me. How would I know whether she'd just be as careless and unreceptive?
Speak honestly about my childhood. Maybe I should go. Yes, speak honestly!
After thinking it through, I think it's best that I'm transparent and develop a good rapport with her. Alright, I've got some time, so I'll tell you a little bit about what I've gone through. She sits up in her chair and leans forward, sandwich in hand as if I've got her attention. Okay, I'm all ears. So, as you may expect, growing up with a single mother was pretty tough on me. We lived in a small, single-floored house in a relatively safe suburban area, where I'd see a bunch of neighbors sitting out on their porches, drinking to their delight in the evenings. The area had that small town home feel, so I didn't have to worry about getting into trouble. While my mom had to go to work 2 jobs to keep my family afloat, she arranged the help of babysitters to help take care of me. The only times I would see her would be at night, and she'd come home, exhausted, fried up, eyes plastered to the television. We didn't talk as much, but I still knew she cared. I mean, as a preteen, I understood that she had it hard. For someone her age, someone in her 30s, she was a single mom. You'd have the drive as a self-achiever. She worked full-time as a nurse and did some consulting work on the side. She'd be willing to do whatever it takes to make life better for the two of us. Oh, wow, that's pretty remarkable. Yeah, she really had a lot going for her, and I'm happy to say that I was proud of her then. What about you, though? You must have been alone a lot. Yeah, I was. I had a couple of true friends who stayed then. I had a couple of true friends then who stayed with me for the long haul, but I didn't have that much support aside from my mother or babysitters. Most of the time it was me studying away, I guess in my room or just watching TV shows. I don't know, there wasn't much I could do. I didn't go out that much. No wonder I can sense the loner in you. Yeah, but what'd you expect? For me to just walk out and do whatever I please? It's not like I had people around me by the daily or something. She starts laughing. I'm just saying, take offense or not, it's still the truth. Like, I had times where I felt lonely too, but I made a commitment to find people outside of my family, people that I can trust. Friends that I can call my own. I'm not the one to judge what you decide to do, but you could have at least sought out your neighbors or something. It's all to say that you don't have to struggle alone. That's easy for you to say. As much as I want to deny it, she's right. I didn't have to isolate myself from everyone else. It's just that no one else really wanted to be around me. I'm not as likable as Raine makes me out to be. Well, it doesn't matter now. When I wasn't at home, I spent most of my time at school, doing extracurriculars, so it balances out. Alright. Luckily, the school was only a walk away, and I didn't have to put that much effort to do something went well through my classes. It was fun though while it lasted, until I got into secondary school. Anyway, you could just say that school was my convenient getaway. I didn't interact much with others, and mostly kept to myself. She finally finishes the last bits of her sandwich while mine still lays fresh in my hand. With a single throw, Raine shoots the rolled up ball of plastic into a nearby trash bin. Then she turns to me. Yeah, so if it's not getting too personal, how did you cope with yourself when your mom passed away? How did you get through that tragedy? Well, I think I'm better now speaking about this openly since I've matured. Had she asked me when I was still an adolescent, I might have freaked. To put it lightly, I didn't. That night of the accident ruined me, and I mean, what did I have then? No close extended family, no parents, no means of getting by. Once she left, I felt like I lost everything, and I believed my life was over at that instant. And honestly, I wouldn't have made it without the help of one of my babysitters who, bless her heart, allowed me to stay with her and her family until I could live on my own. Still, as you can imagine, it was the worst time of my life. Nothing else compares. My father leaving was one thing. He chose to leave out of his own volition. My mom died undeservingly, of no fault of her own. It's that fact that it hit me of the most. Oh, Raine looks down at the table in silence while I continue to talk. From that incident, and after moving out of my babysitter's home, I got into university and started working whatever odd jobs I could find. Survival is what drove me to move on, because the moment I stopped to look back and grieve and whine about life cruelties, that would have been my own doing. I moved forward, doing as much as I can to sustain myself like any reasonable person would do. Right. So now you know what I've dealt with. I don't know where this job will take me, but I believe being your manager is my ticket to climb the corporate ladder and achieve more opportunities. Yeah, I get that. CG. Good. Moving on. Raine shifts in her seat and seems flustered over what I've shared. I never knew that you had to struggle so much to get where you are. I know that it was rough when you first told me, but I didn't know it would have been I didn't know that it would have been that drastic. You actually had nothing, and yet here you are. Like, I couldn't even imagine where to begin. She lowers her head in a manner that suggests her deference. To me as manager. I'm sorry, Blake. For everything that I said before, seeing you as a bad manager, finding you to be a perv, everything. I'm sorry. I look over to her. Man, what a change of heart. I didn't expect it to turn out like this. It's fine. As long as you're willing to cooperate, it's fine. Raine, it's fine, Raine. What matters after all is how you work in the future. Raine nods in agreement. Yeah, you're right. Spoken like a true manager. Damn, with that coming out of Raine, that hit home for me. Looks like I finally won her favor. What a relief. I finished my lunch and chucked the ball of plastic into the bin as well. Whew. Well, I think that's enough sharing for one day. Why don't we get back to work? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. It's only better than moping around anyway. You've got that right. Things between us are finally normal. She follows me to the door and we leave to attend our duties. To attend our own duties. Our work goes smoothly for the rest of the afternoon between Raine and me. I begin to close up around 9 p.m. 4 p.m. since it's a Sunday. I got some stragglers out of the entranceway and then lock up the district. Alrighty. Good work today, Raine. Likewise. But, I like this one better. Yeah, because Christmas. CG! Booyah! Okay. You know how we have Monday off before the business... You know how we have Christmas off before the business Eve? You know how we have Monday off before the busy Christmas Eve?
Raine begins to fidget with her hair nervously as if she's got a twitch. This is new. I've never seen her like this before.
Well, what about Monday? Well, how do I say this? Would you like to, do something tomorrow?
Do something? She continues to talk with shifty eyes.
Yeah, do something.
Could she be any vaguer? Sure, I don't know. Okay. I guess we're gonna do Raine first. Sure, yeah. Okay, to hell with it. I shouldn't pass on this opportunity of just seeing how wonderful Raine can be. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm free tonight. I've got nothing to do. We can hang.
Oh, that's great.
But she then changes her mood.
But don't think that I'm asking you out or anything. Got it? We're just going to do something, okay?
Yeah, the Tsundere is strong within her. Something is already better than nothing, so I'm okay with this. So, what are we going to do tonight, then?
A surprise. It's nothing really. Just follow me, okay?
And without another word, Raine pulls me by the arm and brings me out with her to the parking lot. Well, whatever she has in mind, it must be good. I can't wait to spend some time with her. As the sun pours into the living room and onto my face, I wake up on a fluffy beige sofa under a cotton blanket. Startled to find myself in a place I don't recognize, to look around at my surroundings. Wait, what? Where am I? What did I do last night? I'm swole! What the heck? I'm jacked! Got it. I gradually sit up and rub my eyes. This table in front of me is littered with half-drink bottles of liquor and a few shot glasses. Damn, I guess that explains the hangover right now. But how much did I really drink, and how did I even get here? Luckily, I don't have any work today. I'd be toast as a manager if I did. Finally, after deciding to get up, I set aside the blanket at a corner of the sofa and found my professional attire sprawled across the floor. Great, I have to iron my suit and shirts again. How bothersome. I quickly picked them up and put on my undershirt, along with my dress shirt and suit. Hoping to figure out who lives here, I stumble towards the room adjacent to mine and gently crack open the door. Ignoring for the time being whether I'm invading someone's personal space, I enter the bedroom and immediately notice Raine sleeping soundly in bed. Oh, that's right, Raine. I stayed over at her place after a crazy night out, didn't I? That explains why my clothes were on the floor. We probably hit it off or something. Either way, I should wake her up. I sneak over to her bedside and rub her shoulder. This is gonna go wrong! Raine, come on, rise and shine, you sleepyhead. Stop! 10 more minutes! CJ fam. She rolls over to the other side of the bed, facing away from me. Really now, you don't want to get up and, hang out with me? Didn't I say 10 minutes? Didn't I say 10 minutes? So I'll take that as a no. I mean, I'll leave if you want me to. For all you know, you'll be missing out. Whoa! As we begin to stand up, she grabbed my shoulders and lurches me into bed. With that moment, noted Raine really kissing me on the lips. What the heck? CG fam, well, okay, we just hit it off, yeah! CG fam! Okay? After pulling away, her lips break into a radiant smile. Oh, CG, okay, yeah! Well, yeah, okay! Who knew her smiles could be so uplifting? If only she expressed herself like this more throughout the week. Who said that you could leave? After all, wouldn't it be that missing out on After all, wouldn't it be you that's missing out on spending time with me? Why else would you want to stay the night with me? You know I'm not going anywhere. For what it's worth, I made you wake up, didn't I? I guess you did. Good job. 1 giant gold star for you. A gold star, you say? That's a gold star, you say? That's it? Sounds pretty lame. I already gave you the kiss of the day for safekeeping. You're gonna have to earn more if you really want them. Is that a challenge I'm hearing? You can think of it that way. That's up to you to decide. She finally sits up and begins to shoo me away with her hand. It's awfully nice that you want to stay, but I'm going to change, so you might want to leave the room. Oh, right. Okay, without questioning her further, I drift out into the living room and close the door. Well, at least you seem to be in a good mood. That must mean that we definitely had a wonderful night together. If only I could completely remember what happened yesterday. As much as drinking the night away is a fun way to let loose, it's ironic that the best nights are forgotten without a trace. All that remains is this gnawing hangover. And so, after 5 minutes or so, Raine walks into her bedroom in casual attire, with her hair cutely tangled up from her typical case of bedhead. You're looking wild. CJ fam, alrighty! I should say the same to you, especially with how wild we were yesterday. Yeah, speaking of which, what did happen yesterday? Do you remember anything at all? All I remember is that we went to the bar and danced a bit, and that's where my memory fades. Raine strokes her hair and bursts into laughter. Well, for starters, let's just say that you tried to prove to me that you could drink more than I could. And I'm sure you know how that turned out. I'm not that easy, you know. Yeah. What's that supposed to mean? I don't mean it in a bad way, just that it was funny and equally cute that you wanted to impress me that much. I didn't mean it in a bad way, just that it was funny and equally cute that you wanted to impress me that much. Okay. They were dancing and drinking at the bar, defending me from stupid guys at the bar, always insisting that you should walk me home, even though you were practically drunk at that point. But you should just have never taken me up. But you should just have never taken me up on that challenge, even when we got there. And maybe the night could have played out differently. Yeah, I blacked out, didn't I? Damn it! I must have missed my opportunity for what could have been a more of a stellar night. Raine really smiles. Well, eventually you did, after like 6 shots. That's not all that happened through the... Oh my god. That's not all that happened, though, in this living room anyway. She begins to clear the table of the glass bottles and empty shot glasses. And what was that? Knowing what I might do, did I make moves towards you or something? After scooping up the mess, she sets them on the dining table and then turns to face me. From employee to manager, that secret stays with me. Oh, you can tell me. I'm not going to penalize you or something or anything close like that. No, not after what we've been through. It's like I said, you're going to have to earn it. Word of advice, don't just blake out next time. What? Don't you ever say that again? That was so incredibly bad. Blake out! Blake out? That's a first for me. At least now you won't forget, for future reference. I guess I won't. Worst pun ever, though.
Not as bad as we're going to make it rain.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad too. They're all bad.
I think you should take credit for that one. I'm not the one who came up with it last night.
Seriously? I said that? How lame can I really get? I still don't approve. Either way, even if my drunk self did spout out that kind of nonsense. She starts joking around in a sing-song way.
I don't know, Blake. As they say, your true self comes out when you're inebriated. And boy, are you a loud one. I mean,
I hope you mean that in a good way.
Oh, it's neither good nor bad. Just something I've observed. Anyway.
Raine casually moves over to the kitchen and starts pulling out a couple of packages from her freezer.
Blake, what do you want?
Pardon? I lift myself off the couch and head towards the kitchen. Oh god, how long has it been? It's been about 30 minutes now? 36 minutes. I gotta go.
For breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you must be dying to have something to eat after drinking that much last night.
What do you have?
Not much. Eggs with bacon or eggs... not much. Eggs with bacon or eggs without. Of course, potato hash is included.
Yeah, okay, that's not much of an option at all. I'll just have whatever you have.
Cool, makes it easy for me. One quick brunch style. one quick brunch type thing coming your way. Oh, and your eggs, how do you want them?
However you're willing to make them.
Okay, so I'll give it to you raw.
Wait, what? Are you trying to kill me?
I mean, you gave me that option. Do you expect me to do that to you anyway?
Well, I can't be so sure. She starts cracking open the eggs and cooking them. She starts cracking open the eggs and cooking them in the pan.
Do you trust me that much? Sigh. And even after all that we've been through.
Raine raises and lays her right hand over her forehead as if in distress. To think that I've trusted you as a manager all this time. Oh, what a shame. It hurts to think that you treat me this way. I walk up to the counter that lays between the kitchen and the dining space. Really now, I'm not so sure about that. You've always been skeptical of me from the start. Even after that embarrassing run-in with you on my first day on the job. What do you have to say about that?
That you're a frisky guy who was naturally into girls in his skimpy outfits.
It's not like that. I didn't even mean to run into you or make you fall. Honest to God.
This to remind you didn't even help me up. I mean, all you did was stare at my cleavage. How deplorable.
I don't even know what to really say. She's got me there. I'm sorry, whatever I've done to made you feel hurt. I'm sorry, it was never my intention. After throwing in the bacon and potatoes in the pan, she turns around.
Oh, Blake, you know I'm just teasing, right? You don't have to take things so seriously, you know? Try and lighten up.
Yeah, I'll lighten up. I guess I do take things way too seriously. Maybe I'm just too tense about how she thinks of me.
We've all made mistakes in the past before, and I know you're not like that. It's okay, Blake.
Yeah, thanks, Raine, for being considerate, and for letting me stay over.
You don't have to thank me. I can never let you go out into the streets on your own. I'm just glad that we had a fun time, even if only one of us can remember all of it.
As the sizzling aroma of fresh potatoes and bacon stirs in the air, she turns off the stove and plates the food, one by one.
It's not much, but here you go. Bon appetit.
Wow, this looks good. This looks and smells good. Raine hands me a plate and a fork.
Well, it better taste good to you. Don't you dare try and think otherwise.
I'm sure it is. You made it after all.
Damn right, I prepackaged it. Damn right I did. Prepackaged ingredients can never go wrong.
Before I'm eager to try it out, I look over to her and immediately she's already started eating her meal on the counter.
What are you waiting for? Too scared that I might have poisoned the food?
Shouldn't we sit and eat?
Just eat it. Would you rather have me eat it for you?
Okay, touche. And so, CG man, I raise my fork and start taking in a few bites. Alright, fam, that's a good place to end it. Okay, no. Okay, touche. Now that's all the time I got for this, everybody. It's so long. So long. I'm sweating like a boss right now. Save. Okay, fam. I'm closing the thing already. That was Santa Girls, fam. Sorry that been such a long one, just they would not give me a break until the very end. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for messing up so many times. I'm sorry about tongue-tied a sec today. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please like below. If there's another game that I play you want to top, it's comment down below as well. If you like this, like some more, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bells. I'll be epically appreciative, guys. And as always, my name is Cherryboy, and my goal is to make you guys smile. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, bye. See ya. What's gonna happen next time? We got with the waifu Raine, fam, we did it! But we do not remember anything at all. But no, she's nice, she's a happy waifu. The tsundere-ness has faded away. But she still seems to be a little bit tsundere. But that's okay, because we got the waifu Raine. She likes us a lot! Yeah, find out what happens next time on Santa Girls. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah.